Sister Wives star drops major bombshell from season 1 in new book teaser. Camera crew followed Kody. Christine Brown reveals Kody prioritized others over her during the birth of their daughter in new memoir. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Elena. Have a nice day. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Sister Wives season, the 19th of May, have wrapped up, but the drama is far from over. A recent Instagram confession has raised questions about the storyline that was presented back in season 1 of the TLC reality show. On July 25th, 2025, Christine Brown Woolley, who was Kody Brown's third spiritual wife, took to her Instagram page and shared her honest thoughts regarding a previous moment. It's getting real. Comment audio to get the link. #Christine Brown #, new book release #, Sister Wives #, empowered women empower women. Christine wrote in the caption of the post. In the Instagram reel, Christine can be seen in a recording booth laying down the audio for her new book, Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family, and finding freedom. In the video shared, Christine read an excerpt from her new book, narrating a scene from the first season of Sister Wives when she was in labor with her daughter, Truly Brown. Then, Kody wasn't present in the hospital to support his then-wife Christine during his delivery. Instead, he had some other priorities. The camera crew followed Kody that day too. He rushed home to Robin Brown, Christine explained. Christine further added, he needed to check in, I don't know, the kids? Her feelings about my labor? Soon after, Christine looked at the camera, smiled, and raised her eyebrows. This particular event saw the light of day in the 4th episode of Sister Wives Season 1, which was titled Third Wife in Labor. At that point, Christine was in labor, but instead of visiting her in the hospital, Kody decided to meet Robin Brown. What really caught fans' attention was Kody and Robin's attempt to hide their pre-marriage kiss from the cameras. When Kody left to return to Christine, who was in active labor at the hospital, Robin tried to quietly close the door behind him, but not quickly enough, as the cameras captured their kiss. In a season 19 episode of Sister Wives, Robin addressed the moment and dismissed claims that they had acted improperly before marriage. According to Parade magazine, Robin claimed, "Oh no, nothing. Little church kisses. Something you can do in front of your pastor, your bishop, or something." Robin also stated that she and Kody didn't kiss until they were engaged. While shedding light on their PDA moment, Robin explained, "His face smashed mine. That was it, It wasn't anything super sexy." However, Christine gave birth to her and Kody's 6th child before Robin married the Brown family patriarch. Shortly afterward, the infant was featured in the pair's wedding photographs. For those wondering, Christine's new book, Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family, and finding freedom, will be released on September 2nd, 2025. The fans of the show Sister Wives have expressed their excitement for Christine's book. One social media user stopped by the comments section of Christine's Instagram post and wrote, "Love that you are reading it and not someone else. It makes books so much better to listen to. Can't wait to read." Followed by a second user who penned, "OMG, Queen. The grin at the end is everything. Can't wait for your book." Another fan commented, "I cannot wait. This is as tea as it's going to get. So glad we're getting a book from you. The Real Housewives of Orange County Season 19. Next episode info, trailer, cast, and everything we know about the reality show, the series that started it all in the Housewives world, is back, as The Real Housewives of Orange County Season 19 provides the drama and fireworks for the summer. With many cast members from The Real Housewives of Orange County Season 18 returning, fans get to see how the group is able to move forward after an explosive season capped off by a dramatic reunion. Additionally, Season 19 sees the exciting return of show vet Gretchen Rossi. Given that Gretchen and Tamara are arguably each other's biggest rivals, we don't think it will be smooth sailing for Tamara in the new episodes. Sister Wives Janelle Brown calls Kody. Robin's marriage is superficial. Janelle Brown questioned Kody Brown and Robin Brown's covenant and their marriage while rewatching the season 18 Sister Wives finale. "That's a really weird thing to promise when you go into a relationship," Janelle, 54, said during the Friday to December 29th Sister Wives Talkback episode, after learning about Kody, 54, and Robin's marriage promise. "That's really weird." Janelle was referring to Kody's proclamation in the November finale, in which he reminded Robin, 45, of the agreement she required of him to get married. During the finale, Kody claimed, Our sacred covenant was, if I'm ever not in love with you, I won't just sit there and be in a pathetic place with you. Related. Look back at sister wives Kody and Robin Brown's relationship from the start. Still going strong. Though Robin Brown was the last wife to join Kody Brown's polygamous brood, the pair's bond has only gotten stronger since their wedding day. She looked like a soccer mom. Kody opened up about his first impressions of Robin during an early episode of Sister Wives. She had a van, 3 kids, and was divorced. Janelle was taken aback by Kody's statements, sharing on Friday's episode, "I don't think he's telling the whole thing. Maybe he is. Maybe their relationship is that superficial because, I'm sorry, you fall in and out of love many times in a relationship." Mary Brown, who was present during the initial Kody and Robin conversation, watched the clip back with her longtime BFF Jen, who was also shocked by Kody's comments. Related. A breakdown of where Kody Brown stands with his sister wives' exes. Kody Brown's relationships with Mary Brown, Janelle Brown, Christine Brown, and Robin Brown have all had their ups and downs, but many sister wives viewers were shocked when nearly all his wives started to leave him. TLC fans were introduced to the Brown family in 2010 when he was legally married to Mary, and I feel like something else had to have happened, Jen told Mary, 52. Was he already complaining to her pre-marriage about his relationship with, like, you or Janelle or Christine Brown? And Robin's like, well, if this happens with us, promise me? Mary responded, oh my gosh, are you serious? I've never thought of that. Elsewhere in the episode, Janelle called out Kody for telling Mary during the season 18 finale that the act of being married to her was easy before their split. Mary confirmed her breakup from Kody in January after Janelle announced in December 2022 that she was separated from the patriarch. Christine, 51, previously divorced Kody in 2021. Robin is still married to Kody. Sister wives Janelle Brown is learning to stand on her own 2 feet after splitting from Kody Brown in 2022. Janelle and Kody spiritually wed in 1993, 3 years after the Wyoming native married first wife Mary Brown. In 1994, Christine Brown joined their family, and Robin Brown rounded out the plural brood in 2010. I was there. He was involved in the relationships. He wasn't just doing duty. He was engaged with the family, Janelle claimed in Sunday's episode, revealing she was annoyed by Kody's remarks. But now, because he's found a different kind of love with Robin, he's like, well, that was just pretend before. I was just faking it. I was just doing my duty. It's bull's tea. Christine noted that Kody needs to stop talking as she watched the uncomfortable scene between Mary and Kody unfold. After Kody called his relationship with Mary a performance, Janelle once again sounded off on her ex's claims. I wonder if he realizes there were some of us who were doing the same thing. He's not the only one who had to sort of honor his commitments, Janelle quipped during a confessional interview. I'm sorry, buddy, that's what happens in a marriage. When your relationships are bad, that's sort of how everybody feels. It's a dreadful reality of living in America, or honestly the world, right now that there are and likely will be more mass shootings. Though it may be impossible to predict where and when they'll occur, and the odds are still very small that you'll encounter one, security experts have some basic safety tips that can help you prepare for the unlikely but horrific situation. During an active shooter situation, it is estimated that law enforcement response time may be between 5 to 6 minutes, and on average, an active shooter situation lasts anywhere between 5 to 8 minutes, said Steve Guerrero, Director of Security for the nonprofit Green Dot Public Schools in Los Angeles. So saving your life may be up to you. No one should ever have to fear their safety in a bar, a place of worship, an exercise class, or any other ordinary location. But a little knowledge, hopefully knowledge that you never have to use, can be beneficial. HuffPost talked with the experts on what they want everyone to know about potential or active shooter situations, including steps to take when something seems off and other useful protection measures. It sounds basic, but sometimes the most obvious points are the most crucial. Put down your phone and tune in to your surroundings. In security, we often refer to the phrase situational awareness, being aware of our situation wherever we are, said Brent O'Brien, Corporate Vice President of Training and Organizational Effectiveness at Allied Universal, a private North American security company. When you first walk into a building, O'Brien recommends getting your bearings and taking inventory of your surroundings. Notice the people in the room, the layout of the venue, where the nearest exits are, and whether anything appears off. 2. Make a brief mental what-if plan ahead of time. People have to unfortunately have the mindset these days that when you walk into anywhere, something bad can happen, and you have to begin to mentally prepare yourself with the what-if scenario, said Mike Zimmett, owner of New York-based executive protection company Mike Zimmett Protective Services. If used correctly, that strategy could potentially save somebody's life. We use the what-if scenario in protection all the time, Zimmett said. What if this happens? What would you do with the person you are protecting? How would you evacuate them? This type of thinking, he added, trains you to be a lot more diligent in looking for exits or a safe room where you can shelter. Take a few minutes to put an escape plan into place when you first arrive at a venue, he suggested, and then go back to enjoying the evening. 3. Know what to look for. When taking inventory of a place or scenario, be on the lookout for anything that appears suspicious. The biggest red flag is somebody appearing out of place by their clothing, they are dressed for the winter and the summer, or by their actions, Zimmett said. Actions to watch for include leaving a suspicious package behind or behaving uncharacteristically for the setting. 4. Don't be afraid to report something suspicious. Be aware of your neighbors, people's activity on social media, and don't be afraid to share your concerns, O'Brien said. If something seems suspicious, you shouldn't assume that somebody else is going to call it in or otherwise report it. Make the call yourself. We need to do better as a society with having that courage to step in when we see something that doesn't seem right, O'Brien said. Law enforcement would rather have us be more proactive in sharing leads and concerns so they can say, okay, that's not a concern, or that is a concern, than have us thinking, that looks suspicious, but I'm not sure if it is, so I'm just going to hold back. Trust your gut instinct when something niggles at the back of your mind that something is wrong, added Robert Solers, a security consultant based in Phoenix with 35 years experience in